Hello, everybody, and welcome to this reading, which is the twin flame reading of the week, which I usually do on Fridays. So, the upper row, as usual, is the energy of the divine masculine, and the lower row is the energy of the divine feminine. Okay, so let's come to the first card here. The first card is the Queen of Pentacles. So, this is how the masculine sees the feminine. Like this, you see, she's carrying a Native American medicine drum, and that is just symbolic of the healing energy that she carries. The divine masculine feels that she has this whole healing aura about her, and connecting with the divine feminine feels so healing. He can feel the wholeness and the completeness which is coming to him. The energy exchange is very healing. Okay, and she's very there's a very strong connection to nature here. I mean, she's just barefooted, and the throne is made of wood. She's very like attuned to nature, very connected to nature, understands the cycles of nature. And the pentacle here, you see this, the spirit is on top. So yeah, it's very spiritual, and he thinks that there's this whole fertility about her, sensuality and femininity. And you see this hair in the background, also a symbol of fertility. The divine feminine, they are blessed with the goddess form, which is very fertile and very beautiful. They have this natural glow, and very naturally beautiful. That's how they see you. And yeah, there's this is how they see the feminine, very grounded, very earthy, very healing energy. Okay, the next card we see the Four of Swords. Like this person, the masculine is just like resting, inactive. Like, this has become a comfort zone, just being like this, not really taking any action, not doing anything about the connection. So you see, although they appear to the feminine to be very stoic and very, like they're just going about their life, but then we see there's a Three of Swords here. And that is the heartache. Their heart does ache for you. They are not happy in the comfort zone. Although in the comfort zone they feel safe, there is no risk, and they are in a safe place where their heart is protected. They're not taking any risk. They are just they're just like resting, buying time. But yeah, they are not happy. It's not a happy place. It's just a comfortable place where they just feel safe. I mean, they will come to a realization that if you want something great, like the twin flame love, you have to take great risk. Nothing great comes without risk. But this energy this week is like they are like this, so do not expect much communication from your masculine, because they are this in this resting phase. They are just passive, and yeah, they do feel the heartache, but they don't feel they have the courage to reach out to you or convey their feelings to you. And very comfortable being this way. Okay, the next card is the Ace of Wands. Like, what they really want is like this new beginning with you. They want a new beginning. You see, this is like there is a bridge missing here. There's a gap between this land. There's two rocks. There's a gap in the middle. So they feel there's a distance between you all. and like then there needs to be a bridge built, and they know they have to do it, but like they're not really taking the initiative right now. But yeah, there is a lot of, they feel a lot of, you see this fiery sun, there's a lot of passion, so much of this fire energy, a lot of passion. And the green is the heart. I mean, it's coming from a place of love. Okay, there is no element of lust here. It's all coming from a place of deep love, the deep passion. They have a lot of passion for you. Yeah, but they find it difficult to bridge the gap. Like I know a lot of twin flames right now, they are at a distance from one another. And while the feminine feels that it's just a matter of closing the distance, but it's not so simple for them. They do not know how to close this distance. The deer here is like a symbol of, being gentle, being very gentle, very childlike innocence. Yeah, that's the kind of love they feel for you. It's everything. It's mad passion. It's mad love, and it's like innocent, and it's everything. In the next card we see nurture. This is the divine feminine. How they see you as a nurturer. They see that you're so connected to nature, like you have this manifestation power in your hands. It's like they feel that you can manifest whatever you want. You're so abundant, and like there is you radiate love. You're radiating love. Like people around you, they sense that about you. Like your aura is radiating love. You are like a magnet for men, kids, and animals. They find you very, very attractive. Yeah, they see that you radiate this love energy so much, like the solar energy, the same kind of energy. And they see how grounded you are, how connected to nature you are, how powerful a manifester you are. Yeah, they see you as this beautiful, beautiful feminine being, with so much of light inside of you. Yeah, they are very, very attracted to you. They think you are just the most beautiful person they have seen. And they love the way you nurture the connection, nurture the relationship. Like they're not giving you anything right now. They're not giving you what you deserve, but you continue to pour love and affection on them, and they're very grateful for that. Wearing this garland of leaves, and yeah, I mean your beauty is so natural. You don't even have to make an effort to look good. You're so naturally, effortlessly beautiful and good looking. They find that very attractive. In this today's world of fake beauty and fake attraction, you are this breath of fresh air, so beautiful, so alluring, so attractive. That's what they like about you. Okay, the next card is Seek. This is the Hermit card in the traditional tarot. They are they are in the comfort zone, and they are seeking answers within. They're going within, and there is this whole green energy, the green leaves and green grass. It's like they are deeply in love with you, and the green is the heart chakra, and they're deeply in love with you, and they are just going within to find answers. The connection really baffles them. They do not know why they cannot be in control of this connection. They're very used to masculines, traditionally very used to being in control. They want to be in control of everything, right? From the masculine energy is always about the person who's in control, right? From relationships to institutions, to like the world is run by the masculine, and then they come across this connection, which is like they feel so out of control and just feel so scary. They would want to be in control, but they cannot. That's why they are like running away from you. And this green is all the love. There is so much of love. It's like they feel the tsunami of love pouring, and they do not know what to do. Okay, there is a lot of love. So they are going inside for answers, and yeah, they have to like not take the spiritual path per se, but like go along those lines. They are questioning their religious beliefs. They are questioning their view of the world, and they like how you view the world. The your how you view the world is like you have this vision of magic. For you, everything is magic. Whatever you touch becomes magic. The Midas touch. They feel that way about you. Like you have the Midas touch. Whatever you touch will turn into gold. Because of your mind. They find your mind very attractive. You have this beautiful way of thinking, and like a totally different outlook, a totally different way of seeing everything. And they are so intrigued by that. And like you are this goddess, and they just don't feel like you're equal. They do not feel like they could be your god. They're going within. They are just finding answers for themselves. They are just staying away from you till they feel that they can be worthy enough for you. Yeah, they will be spending time with nature or in meditation or listening to music, but yeah, they're with themselves. They're learning how to be in solitude. Solitude is something the masculine has not been used to. Like the masculine, they are taught that like the herd mentality. You have to be in a group. You have to be with the crowd. You have to fit in, and they are going away from all that. They are finding pleasure in solitude. They're finding peace in solitude and happiness in solitude, being with your own soul. And how uncomfortable is it to just be with yourself? And then once you cross that zone of discomfort, how peaceful it feels. That you do not need another consciousness around you to validate you. You do not need outside validation of yourself. You are so much in love with your own soul. You are so much full of yourself. And I do not mean that in a negative way. Like you're full of self-love. That you do not need outside validation. The programming, the masculines, they are heavily programmed. Like they have to behave in a certain way. They have to like move about in a certain way to be men, to be worthy. And they are just like, they are coming out of that conditioning, that mental programming. Yeah, they're finding peace in solitude. And how wonderful it is to be able to be happy, just to be with yourself. Okay, coming, this is the energy of the divine feminine. Yeah, the divine feminine, they are feeling alone. Because the feminine energy is more, they play the role of a nurturer. They feel alone when the masculine is not around. While they are going through this process, the feminine is feeling alone. And like you see this person, she is looking at this house. And in the distance, there are these mountains and there is the moon. And this house is symbolic of the home. The feeling of being home with the masculine, or the actual home that you want to have with your masculine. Just being home. It can be in a physical home or just like the heart home, being at home, the feeling of being at home. So yeah, they are really, the feminines are missing the masculine a lot. And the moon here, the moon is like it's kind of talking of fears. The moon is always about the unknown and the fears and Yeah, they are afraid that, although they do know that they are going to be in reunion, but yeah, they are afraid of losing the masculine. They have that fear of the reunion just seems so far away, so out of reach. It's like there are cliffs and rivers and mountains between them and the reunion, and feels the journey just feels so tedious. And all the feminines are like, okay, did I sign up for this? Yeah, so the feminines, feeling alone because nobody can take the place of the divine masculine. Once you find your twin flame, there is no replacement. Nobody can replace them. It's either them, or you settle down for a lesser connection. Yeah, so this is how the feminines are feeling. Just feeling alone without the masculine, while they are in their process of being passive and going within. Yeah, the next card says dedicated effort. Yeah, so I feel the divine feminine is the only person who has been giving dedicated effort towards the reunion, and they know it. I mean, they see that. They see your dedicated effort. They see how much effort you have put and you are still putting into the connection, and they know that it's incomplete, like the picture is incomplete. They know they have to complete it. I mean, you can't, there's no clap with one hand. Like, they have to equally contribute into the effort to make the whole relationship come into existence. And but they choose to just stay at a distance and watch you. Maybe they're watching you on social media. They're watching you. If you are living close to each other, then maybe they're just like stalking you, passing by your house or something like that. Maybe spying on you in real life, or just spying on you on social media. But they are watching you. Like, this person, see this. There's this intense gaze. The stare, the intense stare. Like, it's like there's this intense gaze. He's gazing at his feminine intensely. Here, she's the feminine, and he's like gazing at her with that intent stare, not taking his eyes off her. They're watching you. Okay, they are watching you on social media. They're watching you in real life. If you're staying close to each other, but yeah, their eyes are definitely on you. And I mean, and it's like they are just afraid to lose you. Like, you might just slip out of sight. Look how this person is gazing at his feminine. Okay, yeah, but they're not. While they appreciate and acknowledge your effort, they feel that they're not ready to put in the required effort right now. That's how they feel. And the Queen of Cups, again we have moon energy here with the Queen of Cups, and yeah, this is you offering a cup of love to them. You're like, you are ready, the feminine, because of the more spiritual nature of the feminine, and the more we have exercised our intuition. Feminines, our intuition is developed because we exercise it, and the masculines, they are taught not to believe in intuition, so it has become like a rudimentary piece of their mind, the intuition. While we exercise our intuition, we know the importance of our intuition, and yeah, intuitively we have always known that they are our twin flame, and we have been offering them the cup of love. We are ready to jump into this water. We're ready to take the leap of faith into the relationship. But it's them. We think it's them. It's actually, everything is under the control of divine timing. But yeah, it's their energy which is like this. They're just like staying put and watching you from a faraway, comfortable, hidden place. I mean, he's under this tree, he's hidden. And you are, you're the green clothing, the heart chakra energy, so full of love. The cape, everything from crown to base chakra, you're clothed in love. and you are ready with your cup of love. Although you have your own fears, the moon is still here. You do have your own fears, but that's not stopping you from offering them your cup of love. And they think you're very brave and courageous. And the Three of Wands here is the waiting. You are waiting. This is the divine feminine. It's a picture of a man. They are polarities. The feminine energy and the masculine energy, they're polarities. They are independent of the gender. Okay. Twin flames can be same sex, or they can be, anything. They transcend. There is no gender. So this divine feminine, she is looking, waiting for the masculine. This whole energy of like waiting here also, feeling alone, waiting. They feel that is what they must do, while the masculine is in this state. The feminines are waiting. This is something that they feel should end. The death card is like the ending of a phase. They do not, like, the waiting seems counterproductive to their journey. They do not want to wait. They do not want to be in this state where something outside of them is going to come into their life and give them happiness and fulfillment. They understand that happiness and fulfillment comes from within. So yeah, the death card here is like, you see this crone here, and she is with this cauldron, and she looks like a witch, a witchy crone. Yeah, the crone is like, this is the end cycle of this waiting phase. Just waiting with your cup of love, waiting for them to come to you, just waiting. Yeah, the divine feminine is like, that phase is totally like passé. It's they don't like to be in that energy of just like feeling alone and waiting and waiting and waiting, and they're just like, this needs to end now. And this again, there's this sickle she's carrying. It's like a moon, crescent moon. So while she's still afraid, she still has her fears of her own fears, her own insecurities, whatever that may be. But yeah, she has become the crone. The waiting is like end cycle. They do not want to wait. Death of the waiting phase. They want to work on themselves. Like, I don't mean like healing work on yourself, but focusing on yourself rather than the other twin. That's the key here. Instead of focusing on your twin, you focus on yourself. You focus on your life and become the best version of yourself. I mean, if you're the divine feminine and you have goddess energy, imagine what you can manifest for yourself and the universe. What can you bring into the world? What contribution can you make? Yeah, so this is like a message from spirit, this energy of like feeling alone, waiting, offering your cup. Like, spirit is urging all the feminines to like, bring out the goddess inside of you and contribute towards the betterment of you, your loved ones, and the planet. Yeah, like, I strongly feel that the masculines are watching you. They're watching you like this intense gaze, intense stare. Their eyes are on you. Maybe you're not aware of it. They're doing it like behind the scenes, spying, stalking, but not in a creepy way. In a I want to know what you're up to way. I care about you way. So yeah, but they definitely are watching you, and so I think you should give them, like, put up a good show. Give them something to. They are watching, should be worthwhile. So yeah, you have to become the best version of yourself and rise up from whatever circumstances you are in right now. I mean, all the feminines, there's always ascension. I mean, you can always step up. Wherever you are in life, you can always step up. There's always a more better version of you than there was yesterday. Embrace that new version of yourself and work on yourself. Okay, everybody, thank you for watching my video, and thank you everybody for sending donations and liking, subscribing to my channel, and All of y'all have a fantastic day.